Yo, so time is upon us. Sunset. I've stalled as long as I can. It's going to be dark soon, so I need to do it. Yeah. Thanks Mother Nature for making me do this. So, what does it all mean? What is the announcement? Well, where have I come from? So, the last year, it's been hectic. I'm 1 year into growing mushrooms, like just over a year. Like I never knew anything about it before that. It's been a pretty good first year. A lot of fuck ups. But in terms of growth and like interest from the public and like the people in South Australia and like Adelaide chefs, the support has been amazing. I've been way busier than I ever dreamed. My first year goal was 30 kilos a week. After 5-6 months or something, I think I was like 60, 70 and like my head was spinning. So like to learn it on the fly and to implement change and to cope with existing orders by yourself when you don't have anyone on hand who's assisting you, who has a lot of knowledge in the game. It's pretty full on, man, like, won't lie. There's been a lot of wins, a lot of really cool customers. Hardy's Veranda, Soul Rooftop, Sterling Pub, Hispanic Mechanic, Acacia, like sick places, Etika, Allegra, Crayford's Pub, Mount Barker Pub, like legit cool places. Vino, Udaberry. I'm not going to name any more just in case I get upset people for leaving them out, but hectic. And it hasn't been perfect. I've let not all of those people down, but I've let a lot of people down along the way, and it was never through lack of effort, just shit going wrong that I didn't know existed, or you know, just upsizing that didn't quite work the way I thought it would, like whatever. You know, first year things. 2022, this announcement. All those reasons, all those things aren't going to cut it next year. I've had my first year. Next year is the year of being consistent and keeping up that perfect quality that people are used to. Perfect mushrooms, man. They're fucking good. They're perfect. You can't get them anywhere else in Adelaide. So, what's the announcement? Well, during that first year, I've had absolute maximum pesteries, like people pesting me, like in a lovely way. I'm not saying this in a bad way. Like retail market, can I get your mushrooms at home? Can I get your mushrooms at home? Where do I get your mushrooms? I've never had the excess to supply these people. It's always been like a little deal here and there, but I don't have an outlet. I don't have a farmer's market. I've never been in a farmer's market. Initially, I thought about going into a farmer's market. Pretty happy I didn't, because I don't know, you got to get up pretty early, and I value my weekends. My weekends are for my family. I have a 7-month-old son, and I'm about to get up 4 AM every morning for the rest of my life. Fuck that. So I started thinking, ooh, maybe I start my own market. That would be sick. But I never did it. But I always thought about it. Other things. I'm starting my courses. Like education in this next year is going to be my main push. I shouldn't say my main push. It's not at the expense of anything else, but it's going to be big. I'm going to teach as many people as possible to grow these mushrooms at home, to satisfy the home retail market. That's going to be a massive push. Well, I did my first course the other day at a cafe in my local Westside area, Uncle Puffy Eyes, legends, visit if you get the chance. But I've always thought, like, how good would it be if I had a place that I could run my own courses? It would be pretty cool. The other problem, like a lot of the problem to do with the letdowns with the commercial crew, it was due to lack of space. Some of it was just due to like biological reasons, like to do with the cultivation of mushrooms that I didn't understand. Like if you have bulk, like 100 kilos of mushrooms growing in a certain area, things will happen that you don't necessarily read in a book. So like with space issues, how do I solve all these problems? A lot of it was to do with, it's just too much for one person, like a one-man show. Like I worked on this thing by myself. Marketing, all this Instagram shit, all the farm work, all the deliveries, anything to do with Westside Mushies, with the exception of some stuff that my girlfriend has helped me with, like accounting things. It's all been me, all of it. That takes, and replying to all the messages, and like, it's a fucking lot of work, man. And I was doing all my cooks in pressure cookers. I had 36 hours a week accounted for, glued to a pressure cooker, cooking stuff. There's a full-time job just cooking bags in a pressure cooker, plus all the other shit I had to do. Ridiculous. So glass jar project. I'm moving away from plastic grow bags. I want to move everything into glass jars. That has forced me into initiating the steam sterilizers and the upgrades that I should have done a long time ago, but I've been scared to do because I don't understand it. I'm not a handyman. I'm not a full science nerd. Like, I'm not an engineer. That stuff scares me. But anyways, I've done it. So now I've got all, oh yeah, so like the last 2 months I've shut down. I haven't done anything. I've shut it down to implement these changes for the glass jars. So I've got everything in place that I can cook as much as I want to cook. I've got Sam, a sidekick who's going to start working with me next year to share the load work-wise. What else do I need? I need space. Well, the announcement. I applied for a commercial lease. It got accepted. It's on the west side. What is that space going to be used for? Why am I talking all this smack about impossible to beat freshness, yada yada yada? Well, initially it's going to be a space for me to grow extra mushrooms. But this space, it's on a main road. It's in an urban area, high traffic area on the west side. Accessible as fuck. Couple of k's from the beach. 10-15 minutes from the city. 5 minutes from Henley Beach. Sick location. New supermarket being built across the road. This spot initially is just a space for me to throw up tents and take the load off of my current sitch so I can grow extra mushies. But the exciting thing, and this is what I've been stringing you on for, because there is not another place, I don't know, I haven't really seen it anywhere to be honest, but Adelaide, South Australia, certainly not. Certainly not. You can go in there as a punter. This is a farm gate. What a cellar door is to a winery, it's a farm gate in the city, metro area. You can go in there, point at the wall and say, pick that mushroom for me. Oh, fresh as fuck. Like, that's why I told you, impossible to beat the freshness. Impossible. Can't beat it at the farmer's market. Sure as fuck can't beat it at the supermarket. Even my chefs, who I will pick off that same wall and drive it for 20 minutes, it's still 20 minutes less fresh. So as a punter, you can come to my joint once it's set up, point at the wall and get whatever you want. It's going to be so good. And that's not the end of it. So this place is where I'm going to run my courses from. So I'm going to be running courses from a working urban farm. So we will be conducting courses and pointing and like seeing and doing in a farm that works in the city, in Adelaide. When I say city, I don't mean the CBD, I mean metro area. Charles Sturt Council, obviously, they're my new best friends. Dude, this is cool. You know what's cooler? This farm that you're going to be buying your stuff from and learning at, it is a plastic-free farm. Like, you cannot even get that anywhere. So you can come to this joint, point at the wall, get your mushies, bring your container with you, because I'm not giving you a container, because that's wasteful, and you take your mushrooms away. How good's that? It's pretty good, man. Like, I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, but that's what's going to happen. Like, I'm 100% convinced that that is doable, and that's what I'm doing. So I've got the lease. I'm getting the keys at the end of January. We've got a fucking lot of work to do, and I don't even know how I'm going to do it all, but that's what I'm doing. And that's what's going to happen. And get on board, because it's going to be sick. There's certainly nothing else like that going on. And it is impossible to get a fresher mushroom in Adelaide. And you can come there and learn about it as well. You can see it. I'm so fucking excited. I'm about to cry. Anyway, there's other stuff that's in the works to do with it. I don't want to tell you all of it. Like, I probably shared a little bit more than what I was going to, because I'm just that excited, and I've honestly made myself sick talking it up. But I don't know. That's why I said I'm not changing the rules. I'm changing the game. Like, I'm gonna start my own game, man. This is where it's at. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. So, as a part, I forgot all about it. So, a part of that farm gate, there's going to be a chef's pantry. So there's going to be a little room with shelves where, so like, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but like a lot of Adelaide's best chefs, they have pantry lines. Whether it's pickle, chilies or sauces or kimchi, whatever. They have these little side hustles. This is going to be a place for all of Adelaide's best chefs to stock their shit. So the punters in Adelaide will be able to go to a place, pick the freshest mushies and get all of Adelaide's best pantry items that aren't stocked probably anywhere else. So it's like a one-stop shop of just goodness. Like, I don't know, I'm that excited. Like, think about it, it's going to be that good. I hope you're as excited as what I am, because I'm fucking excited. There certainly isn't anything like that in Adelaide. That's why I was hyping it up. Maybe some of you think it's overhype. unfollow button's not that far away. Nah, joking. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Urban farm gate, picked fresh, with a massive pantry of all the best shit that all the best Adelaide chefs have to offer. One of a kind. Westside Mushies. We're not fucking around. 2022. We're just getting started. I love yous, and thanks for buying in on all the hype. It's been fun. I've been loving stringing you along. I don't love that it made me sick doing it, but yeah. I'm not telling the address yet, but just know, Westside Heartland. Love ya. Peace. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh yeah, look at this. I need to make it work. I'll look fucking stupid if I've got that and it doesn't work. Love ya. Ciao.